Welcome back, everybody, to Shooting Gallery New England. My name's Joe. Today we got some more revolver love. This is my coveted Smith Wesson Model 65-3. This is a 3-inch heavy barrel stainless model, old school Smith & Wesson. You can see the old school grips on the Smith & Wesson revolver. This thing is the bee's knees. Let me load this up and I'll get right into it, okay? Alrighty. Shooting some, right now I'm shooting some 38 special. Just drop the round. Of course, every video we got to drop at least one round on the ground. This is 158 grain lead nose. I got this, it's weird. The box of ammo, it's like some Brazilian brand. I don't know exactly who makes it, but we're gonna test it out. And we're gonna shoot the living hell out of this revolver. I know you're seeing me probably in the same shirt from a few other videos we've posted recently, but this is what I have to do when I come to the range to do some recording. I'll film like 6 or 7 videos, as much as I can in my allotted time frame, and we're gonna have some fun. So, first 6 rounds, 38 special, 158 grain lead round nose. Whew, glasses are fogging up. So that's 5. There's 6. That was 6. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so yeah, like I said before, this is the stainless model of the Smith & Wesson 65-3. Shoots a little bit high, but again, relatively good. I'm not a revolver shooter. I know you guys are probably gonna shit on me in the comments saying I hold it like I'm teacupping it, but that's just how I was taught to shoot revolvers. Not a big revolver fan, to be quite honest. This stainless model though, I like this stainless model. I've always wanted at least one 357, just because of the the iconic caliber of, back in the day. Everyone had a 357 Magnum. Wow, can't speak today. But everyone had a 357 Magnum before, Glock kind of came on and just destroyed every carry thing you could possibly think of. This model does, let me close the cylinder up. Now, with this model, if the cylinder's out, the hammer won't go back. This one does have the firing pin on the hammer, which, again, it's old school Smith & Wesson. The trigger's butter. I was just shooting it single action, I believe. I'm going to shoot a round of double action, see how that goes. But when I'm storing this, I try not to dry fire this at all, just because, I don't want to mess up the firing pin. Also, when I do store this gun in my safe, I do put some snap caps in there, just because the firing pin has some more cushion to lay down on. That's just one thing you got to remember. You have the nice... See if that will pick up in the nice Smith & Wesson logo. This is the push, forward, the forward release of the cylinder. Colts, you push it back. Ruger's, you actually push legitimate buttons. So, depending on what type of revolver you like to shoot, will determine what type of cylinder release you have. Like I said, though, it's a 6-shot, 3-inch barrel. It is a K. It's considered a K frame. There's a good video Hickok 45 made on the sizes and different models of Smith & Wesson revolvers. I'm not going to go through them all, but this is considered a K frame. I don't carry this at all. This is literally just like I bring this out when I want to shoot 357 Magnum. Just like the Heritage Rough Rider I have, it has a stainless steel front sight, U-notch rear. I could put some white paint on there to kind of make it easier to pick up, but probably not going to do that. It's just it's a good fun gun to shoot. I love the old school wood grips. So let's load this up and I'm going to shoot some double action and see how this goes. Still shooting some 38 special, 158 grain lead nose. In a little bit, we're going to switch the target up and we're going to go into some 357 Magnum, which I'm going to show you guys the box of the 357 I have right now. It's pretty interesting. So, alrighty. Yeah, glasses are fogging up today because it's so friggin' humid out. But I'm the only one at the range, so you're not gonna have somebody blowing off an AR-15 in the next lane next to me. So that's a plus for these videos. And we're out. Alright guys, I'm gonna go swap out my sunglasses so my glasses don't keep fogging up. That's a safety issue. This thing shoots really high on double action. Single action, it's much better, but the double action trigger on this isn't bad at all for what it is. It's very smooth, there's no creep in it, which is awesome. So I'm gonna go change out my glasses and I'll be right back. Look at that, get the old school clear glasses on. Alright guys, so let's finish off some of the 38 special I have, then I'm going to swap over the 357, and we're going to let this baby sing. Hope you all are doing well today. I got one more cylinder for 38 special, this I think it's Brazilian made, 158 grain lead round nose. I'm not sure it's single action because double action's like for, you know, left-handed shooters. But question of the day, if you're into revolvers and old school revolvers, what is your favorite revolver to shoot? Do you prefer 357? Do you like 38 special plus P? What revolver do you guys like to shoot? Sound off down in the comments below and let's talk about it and have a conversation about it. And my glasses are fogging up yet again. I'll just kind of cheat it because I want to know what I'm shooting. And let me back up a little bit so that goes on camera. And click. Alright guys, this is what we're going to do. We're going to change into some 357. I'm going to change the target. And let's watch this baby sing. Yeah. Alright guys, so let me close the cylinder. This is safe. Alright. So this is the 357 I'm using right now. It's called Bullseye Ammunition When Accuracy Counts. So that, first of all, is way too clickbaity. This is also 357 Magnum. It's they're remanufactured. I got it at my local gun store, one of my local gun stores I like to frequent all the time. They've been rock solid when it comes to getting ammo in, especially in times where, you know, ammunition is kind of at a shortage. God. You know, I think I'm gonna have to spring for, you know, a more thermal-esque type of glasses. I hate it when my glasses fog up. But Brophy's Fine Firearms in southern Massachusetts, they've been doing awesome, getting as much ammo as everybody can need. If you're in Massachusetts, please check them out. They're a great set of people. It's a husband and wife. They're nothing but nice to everybody that walks in, and they are working their tails off trying to get ammunition. So please go check them out. But this is 158 grain semi-wad cutters, and they're lead round nose, but they're remanufactured. So one could be like, you know, nickel plated, nickel casings or brass. But I'm more accurate at 357, ironically, than 38. So I'm gonna load up some of this ammo and we're gonna see how this goes. All right. All right, let's try some double action on the 357. All right, guys. That's got some snap to it. Aiming a little bit low because this gun tends to shoot kind of high. And click. So yeah, this gun tends to shoot a little bit high, but it's actually doing pretty well. 357 I always was afraid of because I shot, for those who are, okay, go away cicada. Cicadas are trying to, you know, talk while I'm trying to film a video. How rude. If you guys remember my buddy Ethan that I started this channel with, he has a Ruger SP 101 in 357. I think it's a little bit short, a little bit more of a shorter barrel. I shot his and I was just like, nah, I'm all good. And I think it's relatively the same size if you consider like a K frame. I think it was a K frame. There's certain guns that you're gonna shoot, guys, that you're just not gonna like, or you're not accurate with. I was really burnt on shooting revolvers because, again, my first revolver I ever shot, that was 38 special. 22 is different. You can shoot anything 22 with relative ease, but the ubiquitous 38 special round, the first revolver I ever shot was a airweight Smith Wesson, the J frame. I fired one round out of it, I think, and I was like, I hate this thing, and I just fired them off as quick as I could so I didn't have to shoot. It was my friends that he was like, oh, try it out, because I've never tried. At that point I never shot a airweight snub nose. But again, an airweight, it's a little bit different because it's made differently. This is a heavy stainless steel. It's not gonna rust. It's, you know, this is the real deal 357 Magnum. So again, try all different types of revolvers. Don't just say, oh, I'm buying an airweight, because that might be extremely uncomfortable to shoot. Okay, for instance, there is I think it's like a 327 PD. It's a snub nose 5-shot scandium frame 357 Magnum. That is probably going to be the most uncomfortable gun to shoot. So there's a little bit difference of feel when you shoot revolvers depending on how the revolver's made, what metal type it's made out of, the length of the barrel, everything. It's more of a science when shooting revolvers. Semi-automatics, hey, you can make any type of gun the size of a Glock 19 and relatively it's going to work for you. But again, I'm not an expert. I just hear smart things that smart people say. So let's get back to shooting the 357. I'm going to go back to single action because double actions are for squares. And I got to lower my glasses because they're fogged up all to hell. So another reason why I really want to get into 357 is I always like to consider what's a perfect pair with 357. Obviously Henry, Marlin, they all have those considered a pistol caliber carbine lever action rifles in 357 and 38. That's another reason why I want to get into 357, was because eventually, if I wanted to have a perfect pair, I can extend the range of a 357 or a 38 special with a 16 or 18 inch barrel through probably Henry. I'd probably go with Henry just because I don't know, that is who I would go through. So I got one more cylinder loaded up. We're gonna check out the target and we're gonna close this video out, guys. So stay tuned. Damn. Come on. There we go. Real quick, before I close out, please, guys, if you ever see someone cowboying a revolver and they're trying to sell it to you, don't do it. And for those who are wondering what cowboying is, this firearm is unloaded, so that's the best way to explain it. Cowboying is someone is going to go like this and then slap the cylinder in. Don't ever do that. It'll damage the crane of a revolver. I actually had a revolver blow up on me in my hand. It was a .22 revolver of all things. And because it was cowboyed, and I didn't realize because I was new into guns, and it blew up right in my hand. Just check to make sure that your gun isn't cowboyed. The best way to see it is this guide rod right here. If you spin it and it just stays straight, good. But if it starts wobbling, it's been cowboyed, and the guy was a a-hole when it comes to his revolver care. But let's get down to the target. Let's gonna see how accurate I actually am with a 357, ironically. And we're gonna close this video out, guys, so hold on. Alrighty, so this is the irony of this, guys. Out of all handgun calibers next to 10mm, this is all relatively all my shots. A couple flyers up here trying to figure it out, but they're all relatively right here. Once you figure out where your gun's shooting and you can, you know, kind of Kentucky windage it or just kind of know where to aim, you can get excellent shots. And I highly recommend. This is out of reloaded ammunition of 357 Magnum on semi-wad cutters. Maybe the semi-wad cutters are, you know, help with aerodynamics. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. But, guys, I am very accurate with a 357, ironically. And again, I've stated this many times, I'm not a revolver shooter. I prefer a semi-automatic Glock or something in 9mm. I'd like to try out a 9mm revolver just to see, you know, maybe 9mm, I'm just not a 9mm guy, because I can shoot a 10 mil, 45 all day long. Unless it's my P85, almost 9mm, I'm not as accurate as is with other calibers. But you're gonna find that getting through guns and stuff like that and figuring out what caliber works for you to carry or just to shoot, compete with, you name it. But let's get back up top. All right, everybody. So thank you for joining us today on Shooting Gallery New England. I appreciate you watching this video on the Smith Wesson 65-3 38 357 revolver. Please consider subscribing if you're already not, to get the best damn gun content out on YouTube. And if you want to get great holsters that are American made, they have awesome designs on it, and they work for you, check out eclipseholsters.com, and to get 15% off of your entire order, use the code SGNE at checkout. I do not get any kickbacks from that code. This is more of Eclipse kind of thanking you guys for watching me. And also, again, real quick, if you want to support the channel, check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/shootinggalleryne. Without further ado, stay shooting, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Peace.